Yo, what's up, KP family? So today we're talking about what type of questions they'll ask you whenever you get hired on as a switcher for FedEx. There's about 20 questions on the test that you gotta take. I don't know exactly all the questions, but here's a rundown of what basically you need to know. So obviously, if you haven't seen my past videos before this one, I've made it clear that you had to work to FedEx as a package handler first because they do internal positions. So that means that you have to get the entry level base job to get into working with that company, and then after that you got to apply into the internal hiring space. So they just hire people that already works for FedEx. Simple. But all the questions for the test that they're going to ask you whenever you do your interview process to get hired on as a switcher, it's all safety based questions. It's nothing hard. Even the test isn't hard. They ask you mostly it's a safety sensitive questions. I think it's 10 for the interview and 20 for the test, and it's around the 20 questions should be around some safety, and then also about um, backing up towards the kingpin. They'll explain it to you about how to be safe before you touch a trailer and stuff like that. But from that point on, the interview questions are all just safety based questions. They'll ask you if you have driven anything similar to a tractor, which if you haven't, you can just lie and say that you drove a pickup truck with a trailer in the back, because it's a similar thing. It's a swivel. Um, but other than that, if you just say that one statement, you'll be just fine. They do offer training there, like I said in my past videos, but um, that's one of the questions. I know in the other questions, if you're gonna properly do your job with all safety sensitive situations, like there's multiple people around, multiple tractors, contractors, a bunch of stuff like that. Contractors are the ones in sleeper and daily cabs, since we have the mule, technically what they want to call it, but it's a switcher. There's a yard jockey. There's a spotter, people call it that. I call it just yard jockey or switcher, but this is basically what it is. And then from around the third question, I don't know exactly every single question. I asked for the list. That's why it took me a little bit to get this video out, but my managers were on vacation, or one of my managers, the main manager, he was on vacation. But other than that, they're all just safety questions. So the third one I remember from it was about using your phone and listening to music. So inside the truck and trailer, whenever you're driving the tractor, you cannot have your phone. Well, even FedEx now, they're starting to make it to where we cannot even bring our phone into the facility. So it's starting to get that way. That's why you guys really haven't seen any videos from me about me driving, which I am going to switch up my content. I want to start doing more of a daily life, but obviously if I can get some here and there footage for y'all, I will. But it's about that phone and the AirPods, because you cannot have neither of them. And then also the fourth question that I remember is if you can properly back up in a straight line with the tractor and trailer connected. All you gotta do is say yes. They're gonna train you about it. It's honestly, none of it is hard. It's just pushing yourself to remember all the questions and believing in yourself that you can do this job, because as long as you believe in yourself, you can accomplish anything that you want. And that's mainly the most important thing about it. But for sure, keep in mind that this is a very safety sensitive job. If you don't get the hang of it in a month, you are not unsure, you're very wary about what you're doing, just stay away from the truck. If you want to push yourself to the limit of wanting to do it, they do give you the chance, but you got to show them that you're able to do the job properly, um properly in a 30 days period. But other than that, all of them are all just safety questions that they ask you, and all of them are really common sense, which I'll let y'all know right now. If you do not have common sense, do not hop in the truck, because everybody knows two dangerous things do not mix together, and someone with no common sense is a dangerous thing. But also, we are driving big tractors, big trailers, loaded trailers. Anything can happen. You can lose your life in an instant. You can take someone else's life in an instant. You just got to be careful. Be able to master your trade first, okay? But I really wish y'all the best in your experience of becoming a truck driver, technically, because I say if you're moving a trailer, you're a truck driver, no matter if you're on the road or whatever other truckers get mad about. But you are a truck driver if you're moving a trailer, maybe not in the pickup, but you're still moving a trailer with a tractor at that job. And I honestly believe that a lot of people can do this. And as long as you put your mind to it and be safe about what you're doing, you got the best coming for you, brother and sister, because there is girl truck drivers at my facility as well. But yeah, anybody can do this job if you really have the patience and the understanding of the movement of how to operate a swivel of the trailer, because that's what the kingpin is. The swivel does not back up like a box truck. But at the same time, I do wish y'all the best of luck from the bottom of my heart, because on some real, it is good money. It's a simple job, and honestly, it pays the bills. Doing what you want to do, stay home every day instead of being an on-the-road truck driver is cool as well. So I do have my CDL, but we're probably finna transition to where I'm gonna be going to facility still as a yard jockey, but I'm gonna just be called a CDL switcher. So I'll still be in the yard. I'll be able to record whatever I can, and then whenever I do hop on the road, go to different facilities, I'll record that as well, as long as I can. But I'm gonna do my best for y'all. If y'all have any other questions in the comments down section below, go ahead. There was one guy that he said he got hired on recently on one of my old videos, and he was dead right on the spot about the questionnaire of what you need to do whenever you get into that switcher position. And it was that test of it's just baseline 10 to 20 questions. So keep it in mind that other people are doing this. The information I'm putting out is legit. I'll show that I do work there, and I am currently one of their top switchers, but I have a lot of moves. That's why sometimes it is hard for me to put out videos, because I am working most of the time. I don't really like taking days off other than whenever I got to go do some other stuff. But anyways, you guys have a good day, and you already know you got to keep it pushing. You guys can achieve anything y'all want. Please like and subscribe to this video, and I wish y'all the best again one last time. Y'all be safe, man. Have fun.